Hello everybody and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. I'm back doing another Cthulhu Death May Die game because I enjoyed the last one so much. So I thought I'd set up the next episode, pick a new Elder God. I mean, it can't go worse than it did last time. And I've built in some fail-safes this time as well. So this time, for sure, we're definitely not going to get in as much trouble as we did last time. Just monitoring my live stream setup over here as well. Testing out some new equipment, so we'll hopefully everything is going well and going great. And hopefully we will get to defeating Hastur. So far, we have successfully defeated the Black Goat of the Woods in the first episode. It was 2 attempts we had. That was in the series that aired on the channel. And then last time I did the live stream, we took on Dagon in episode 2 of season 2. And that didn't go so well. We were revealed to be fish people. We turned out to all be fish people. And so that was that, really. But never mind, because we're back again. This time we're going to defeat Hastur. I guess Dagon failed to devour the world, even though we failed to stop him. So the good news is we get to play again and try something new. So this is episode 3. And here it is all set up on the table. Hopefully that's looking all right for you guys there. And what we're looking at here in this setup here is a sort of mansion in the forest, which is full of people. And one of these people has killed a priest. So I will read you a little bit of backstory. Here we go. All right. So, when we arrived here, the priest was already dead. We swear. The cult must have infiltrated this church. One of their agents used dark magics to kill the old man. Now we have to figure out which one of them did it and dish out some justice of our own. So, we've got, I think here on the little hand camera here, we should be... Oh, I'll put myself over there. We can see the scary house in the... What am I doing? There we go. The scary house in the woods. This is where we're at. Looking, interrogating the people here. And someone's, I guess, antagonized this cult of people who happen to be trying to summon Hastur, the elder god Hastur, this guy. And he's a big scary tentacle dude who we can see here. And he's bad news. We don't want to have anything to do with him. So we're going to try and put a stop to that. And we are here. I've got our characters here on the table. We've got this French nurse from Troyes called Fleur de Bois. The Great War saw more action, though it was less horrific, she says. Fleur de Bois served as close to the front lines in the Great War as possible, and is personally responsible for saving dozens of lives through heroic actions, sometimes by taking up a weapon to defend the fallen. More than mere human forces were at work in the trenches, and her exposure to the eldritch elements and the elder gods' corrupting influence brought her acquaintance with the secret world. She thought she would die on the battlefield, but now she's resigned her fate to battling these abominations until the day she finally falls. So, she's got some kind of like cool healing, combat medic healing ability, so I thought that might come in handy to help me survive a bit longer. Hey Rory, well thanks for stopping by just to say hello, and who knows, this might be a very short stream. These games sometimes go pretty poorly. We'll just have to see how long we can hang in there. But glad that you managed to get the game to the table. You know, that's part of the point of doing this whole thing. You know, helping people get their games on the table and enjoying them together. So we've got Fatima Safar from Alexandria, Egypt, who's joined Fleur de Bois. And it says, admittedly, Old One names are easier to read than say. While anyone with a working knowledge of the occult may read simple signs in the bones, stars, or tarot, these are but children's books for Fatima Safar. Her ability to connect dozens of minor phenomena into accurate prophecy is unparalleled in modern times. The future is not set until it becomes the past, and for an investigator of Fatima's skill, even a few minutes of warning can divert events away from potential catastrophe, whether that be through preparing a proper trap or simply running the other way as fast as she can. And I'll tell you the reason I brought Fatima along is because she's got this ability called Read the Omens, which essentially allows her to look at mythos cards, and when she looks at did that work out? No, hang on. Where are my buttons? Here are my buttons. She's got this Read the Omens character ability. It says you may put the first mythos card you draw each turn at the bottom of the deck and draw again. If you do, heal 2 stress. Then it just gets better. Instead, draw 2 mythos cards, choose one to play, and put the other underneath the deck. Heal 2 stress. So if you guys remember, with Dagon, I kind of kept getting into trouble with the cards coming out and turning people into fish, and I kept getting this one that like just advanced him a lot, and I was like, no, thank you, none of that. So I thought I'll take Fatima, and then I don't know what the mythos cards will be like. I took Hastur actually because I've got this printout from Board Game Geek that tells you how hard the Elder Gods are, and they said he was like the easiest. So I was like, sounds good. Because I've been working on stuff all day, and my brain's a bit dead, so we're going to have to see how well we can do. But in any case, I still don't trust myself not to screw this up. So if Fatima's prophetic abilities can help me to recover, then all the better. We should stand a chance at getting quite far in this endeavor. So everything is all set up, ready to go. And what we've got are these little guys here on the board. There's 5 of them. And one here. We've got one over here in the woods with these ghouls. We've got one over here, Mother Superior at the altar, and the Prefect over here as well. And what we're going to be doing basically is walking around this sort of house in the woods, interrogating them, and trying to work out whether they're good or bad. And each one is going to be associated with one of these little alibi tokens here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be basically shuffling these out onto this board, and then I'm going to try to reveal as many of the innocent ones as I can, because I have to execute the guilty person. But if I execute the wrong person, then what happens is the Elder God advances and I get in trouble. So I have to try and do a bit of casework here. But the challenge is that I got to shuffle these, and I'm sure there's going to be some shenanigans that comes up with these as well. So, but the challenge is that when the Elder God advances, the characters will run away from me. So I got to try and figure that out. So anyway, these are going to be randomly assigned to these little slots here. Yeah, when I unboxed this one, Roy, because I haven't played any of Season 2 before, and I should play them before I go live, but there's only so many hours in the day, so if I fail horribly, at least you'll all learn some valuable lessons, right? That's a good thing. So right, insanity cards. I like to do these on camera so you can all see what's going on with the insanity cards. So here we go. Back to the little hand camera over here. So this insanity card will be for Fleur, the French combat medic. We've got codependency again. I shuffled these really well, and I got the same one I had in the last game. Put a comment in chat if you want me to redraw it. But here's one for Fatima. All right. Catatonia. It says, lay your finger down. While down, you are safe and can't be attacked. Lay your figure down. While down, you are safe and can't be attacked. Investigate, move, or take any actions. Other than rest. You must take a stress to stand up. Oh, that's fine. So when she goes crazy, she just kind of falls down. SK says redraw. He's sick and tired of seeing the same one again. All right, cool. Here we go. Paranoia. If all monsters on the board move a space towards you, then if there are no enemies in your space, heal all your stress. All right. Well, at least that's on Fleur and not Fatima, because Fleur's got a ranged attack, so that's a good thing. I mean, insofar as these can be good, it's better to have it on the ranged character, I suppose. While we're over here, I'll just show you guys real quick. We're playing with Hastur, who gives out these yellow sign tokens. I've not played with Hastur, so I don't know what they do, but I'm sure they're bad and you don't want them. he's got his special enemy is the Hastur cultist, or the Hastur disciple, who's basically a cultist with a Tommy gun who gives you yellow tokens. So presumably they're bad. We've also got Ghoul and Star Vampire as the scenario monsters. The Ghoul, if you don't kill it in one hit, then it becomes another Ghoul, so that's really bad. We don't want that. The two Ghouls, that's bad. We've also got the Star Vampire, which deals damage to you equal to the number of Elder Signs you roll. So that's also bad. But if we don't have, it's bad if we don't have Arcane Mastery. Fatima does have Arcane Mastery over here, but Fleur doesn't. So Fleur doesn't really want to be rolling Elder Signs if she can help it. So that's something else we'll have to use our stress on. Okay, so I think we are all set up. We've got our Mythos deck here. I'm going to decide to start with Fleur because she is ranged and can shoot, I think. Yes. Okay, right. We're all set up, ready to kick off. Let's find out what happens now. And I'm over here, so I've got to do some interrogating. I can only interrogate the characters if they're in safe spaces, which means in a room with nobody else in them, which is not ideal. It's okay here at the start. So I guess we'll just start by shooting this cultist here with Fleur. So let's throw some dice. Where is my dice camera? Here we go. Bam! Can you guys see that all right? We got 3 successes and an insanity, so that's perfect. So we'll take one insanity over here on Fleur's board. Killed the priest. He goes over here. And now I've got 3 actions left. So I think action 1 is to move into here. You can move up to 3 spaces with a run. And then we will interrogate the deacon with action number 3. So interrogate is a special scenario-specific action. And we flip him face down, like that. And then we can flip face up one of these alibi tokens that's not the guilty token. So we're going on process of elimination here. So we can pick a number. Someone throw 1 to 4 in chat for me. 1 to 4. And let me know which token we shall reveal. In the meantime, I think what we'll do on Fatima's turn is just run up here to the prefect and interrogate him. And then that will put us on a good path to getting this train moving and figuring out who did what. And hopefully the combat medic Fleur's not going to get trapped down here. Alright. So let's move Fatima. She's going to have to go past the Star Vampire. I didn't notice there wasn't a door here. Alright, well, I think that's probably okay. Or we can just run into here and start punching these guys. Maybe it's better to not split up. Alright, well, I haven't got a 1 to 4 in chat, guys, so I'm just going to go with number 1 here. We'll go methodically. We've got Prefect. The Prefect is not the guy. Alright, so we're going to draw a Mythos card for Fleur. And here it is. All right. Naming the nameless. Each investigator rolls a black die for each yellow sign token they have. They take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity for each tentacle rolled. And then summon a cultist at the yellow gate. Well, that could certainly be a lot worse. I will put out 1 cultist here at the yellow gate. So now we've got a room full of 3 guys here. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to go in there anymore. Okay, well, the good news is that Fleur gets to do a search. So we'll have a look and see what we get from that. Interrogation notes. It's always important to take notes. You may claim the notes. Before any investigator flips an alibi token face up, You may guess which it is. If you are correct, heal 2 stress. Well, that's good. You can always make good use of that. So here we go. Put that in there on Fleur's board like that. And we are on to Fatima's turn. Okay. Oh, Star Vampire. Well, I know the prefect isn't the one who did it, so I'm like less inclined to go talk to him now. But this room is full of cultists. But I suppose the combat medic can come and heal me, so let's run in here and murder them all. That's movement 1. Here we go. First attack. This will be fine. This will be fine. Here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Kill them all. 2 successes, and an insanity. So we shall go 1 level insane and kill 1 cultist. And then I guess we'll just hit him again. There we go, guys. Let's do some damage. Oh! I've got this one didn't roll properly. Okay. 2 insanity and 2 damage. I'll take it. So that's 1 more cultist dead. And we're going to go up 1, 2 more on Fatima's board. So 1 more and she goes crazy. But that's fine. Turn is over. Let's draw my Mythos card. Star Vampire. Move each Star Vampire 2 spaces towards you. Suspects follow Star Vampires when they leave a space. And then summon a Star Vampire at the yellow gate. Okay, great. So I was so optimistic when we set out. And then this happened. He goes 1, 2 into here. And then another Star Vampire spawns in here. And now everyone's going to attack Fatima, which is less than ideal. Oh my god, shortest live stream ever. Alright, what do I start with? I guess I'll start with the cultist, because he's the least deadly? Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, 1 damage. I'll live with it. So I've taken a damage over here on Fatima. And now we're going to do the Star Vampires. So we have 2 green dice and a black die. I'm going to use these plain old dice for them. They don't deserve the shiny Kickstarter exclusive dice because they're jerks. Alright, Star Vampire number 1. Here we go. Alright, we got a success and an elder sign. Alright. That's just 1. That's not so bad. I was checking their little jam there because I thought maybe the elder signs did damage, but it's when I hit them with an elder sign that they do damage. So that's pretty good. All right, second Star Vampire. Here we go. Oh, leave me alone, jerk. Oh, that's really not ideal. That is 2 successes and 2 elder signs. 2 successes puts me 1 away from death, so I think I'll re-roll 2. So we'll spend 2 stress here to re-roll the 2 successes, and hopefully nothing bad will happen. Alright, here we go. Fingers crossed. We got a success and a success insanity. So it's basically just as bad. Okay. Well, the problem is if I go insane, I'm going to get catatonic and lie down. I don't really want that to happen because I have to take... Well, I can take a stress to stand up, which I will have to do because the only action I can do when I'm lying down is rest, and you can't rest in a room with enemies. So I'll just lie down and do nothing. Oh, this is not ideal, really. What am I going to do? I need a plan, you guys. Reroll. I could afford to reroll 1 more. My only thought is if I go a little bit crazy, I can... I should have used Fatima's ability. Why did I not use Fatima's ability with the Mythos cards? Why do I always go brain dead when I'm live streaming? Okay. I'm going... Alright, let's just reroll the... No, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. It's fine. We'll take 2 damage. We'll take 1 insanity. We're going to lie down, and we'll just hope that our combat medic can come and rescue us, or else we'll just have to start again. The good news is that we do get to level something up. So we'll level up Arcane Mastery in the hopes that we can use that to kill these things. Okay. So that's the end of that. And we're back over to Fleur, who's going to have to now come and save Fatima. From this terrible... Who's having a nap. Who's having a nap in front of these monsters. So... the question is, do I try to draw them away? I don't know. I think we might be off... I should have just used Fatima's... I talked all of this stuff about that ability and then I didn't even use it. I'm just going to run in... Oh, I could shoot them from here. Is there a reason not to go into that space? The only reason not to go into that space is to stop them attacking Fatima on her turn. But I do have stealth, so I could sneak one away. But I don't have the movement. So we'll just shoot them from here. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. I'm confident this will go well. So we're going to shoot the Star Vampires because they're the big, scary, mean ones. Hey, Selkath, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for checking in on the stream. We're currently losing horribly on turn 3. But that's okay because you never know. Sometimes things turn around, right? Here we go. So we're shooting the Star Vampire. All right, 2 insanity, 2 successes. That's not really good enough. I think we might have to start again in a minute because I already blew it. All right. So here we go. Second attack. So I've put the wounds down here on the Star Vampire, but I don't think this is going to work out because I just don't have the team is going to be able to kill everybody. She doesn't have the rerolls for it. Plus, also, if she takes 1 more damage, she dies, and that might happen. Okay, here we go. Well, 2 successes and an insanity. Okay. Not good. Not terrible. We'll find out why now. So 2 successes kills off the Star Vampire. Actually, no, it's bad. Selkath, the Dice Tower works reasonably well with anything that's not enormous. D20s go down it. And yeah, it's made by a company that I forgot the name of. And this one's branded for Grimlord Games because they gave it to me. But it's not their dice. They sell them with their branding. Anyway, before I get too distracted, what am I doing? We killed the guy. We took a wound because I rolled a star against him. We took 1 insanity, which drives us insane, which triggers paranoia, which means that these 2 guys are now going to move in here, which is bad. We didn't want that. Yeah, and then that's triggering paranoia, so they move in there. I would gain some stress if, I would heal my stress if they didn't make it, but they did. And so, that's that, really. And now we'll draw a Mythos card. Deflection. Flip all the alibi tokens in the innocent slots face down, shuffle them, and place them back randomly. Alright then. Now that I know that that exists, I know that that's a thing. Okay. Well then. And we're going to get the Elder God advancing as well, so that's good. Oh no. Yes, so Kath, this is the price of trying to I don't know. Yeah, I can't even talk about it because it's too scary and too frightening. And now I'm gonna get my face eaten off by this star vampire and cultist. So first attack on Fleur. We'll do the cultist first, I suppose. Okay, here we go. We got one hit, so Fleur takes one hit. I could re-roll it. I think I will, because I've got full... I had full stress. I've just gone down one to re-roll this guy because, let's face it, less damage is better. It's still a hit, so we'll just take it. I guess that's 2 wounds on Fleur now, which is bad. Then the Star Vampire, who is going to hit for 1 black and 2 greens. Ooh. That's 2 hits and an Elder Sign. The Elder Sign is nothing, but the 2 hits are bad. I think the greens are less good, so I'll keep the Elder Sign here, and I'll re-roll the 2 hits, and just hope for something less scary and bad. Here we go. Bam, bam. Nope, it's just the same. So it's still 2 hits, which puts me down to 1 hit point on both characters. Okay, that's really bad. And now I have to resolve the end of the turn, which means that the Elder God advances. Wow, shortest live stream ever. Half an hour of just complete and utter death at the hands of... Hastur was supposed to be the easiest. They promised me he was the easiest. Is this my fault? Am I just really bad at this? So it says when he advances, you gain a yellow sign token. Bam. Bam. Oh, Fleur does. It's her turn. Summon 1 Hastur disciple at the nearest gate. Oh, that's great. So, and 1 cultist at all other gates. Okay. And then... the suspects reset, and if there are any in a space with investigator, they walk away. But there aren't, because I'm too busy fighting star vampires who are eating my face. If you're interested, this is a star vampire, and it's not a nice, friendly creature. It's an angry, horrible creature. So on Fatima's turn, she spends 1 stress to stand up. That's not an action. 3 actions left. I can't kill everybody. So really, I mean, this is already going so badly. This is supposed to be reset. But never mind. Never mind. We will first hit up this cultist in our space and hope for the best. I think that's our only real option. We've got to try and save Fleur from these other things. Man, it could have been okay. If they hadn't chased Fleur in there, I could have sort of spent my turn smacking them. I should have... Am I just being an idiot? Am I just bad at this game? We will find out. So let's hit up this cultist. And this is a Hastur disciple. And if they hit me, it's bad. And I don't want that. Alright, well, we got 2 hits and an Elder Sign. The Elder Sign does nothing, but the 2 hits kill the cultist. So that's something. Dead. And then I guess we can only run in here and try to kill... We can't kill the Star Vampire, though, and then they're just going to kill us. I mean, I think I have to actually stay here and rest. And then they're going to kill Fleur. Because she... yeah. Okay, well, We'll rest 1, 2, 3. Get back our hit points, I suppose. And if we don't like this Mythos card, remember that we can change it. All right, here we go. Self-defense. If you're in a space with at least one suspect token, take a wound. Otherwise, summon one cultist in your space. I don't think that that's that bad. Now I have a conundrum. This was easier when I didn't have... I could summon a cultist in this space. It's not the end of my world, because either Fleur kills everything or she dies and the game is over. So yeah, we'll live with that. We'll live with it because it doesn't hurt Fleur. So just a cultist appears in this space. They are fine. Cultists are easy to kill. Right. Fleur. I get to do an investigate. Let us not forget the valuable things that we can find. We need them all. Unquestionable evidence. A love letter written by candlelight with the deacon's signature. You may take 2 stress. Oh, I can't. Or take 1 stress to claim the crucifix. Once per turn, if you would lose sanity, you may lose 1 less sanity. Oh, the deacon's letter probably would have been really useful. Yeah, it would have. But I don't have the stress to take it, so I take 1 stress and I just claim the crucifix instead. Well, fair enough. All right, over to Fleur, the combat medic, who's just going to try and murder these people, because what I could do actually is murder the cultist and then move out of this room. Because I have stealth, I could stealth the Star Vampire. And if I'd thought ahead, maybe I would have... Yeah, if I kill the cultist, I could stealth in here and kill that cultist. And then we'd both be in a room with no enemies. That would be good. Good night, SK. Thanks for checking in on the stream. Alright. Here we go. We need to kill this Star Vampire, so let's just start with that and see what happens. Okay. Oh, I forgot to level up one of her abilities. I want to... Ooh, I could have leveled up stealth. Yes. Yes, let us level up stealth. As per my insanity. We can move in here and leave these 2 behind. Then we can kill this cultist and rest. And at least things are basically back to the way they were at the start. So we've got 2 insanity and 3 successes. So I'll just leave it there. So we take 2 insanity here. And 3 successes kills the cultist. And now I'm going to rest for 1, 2, 3 hit points. And that is her entire turn. So I will draw a Mythos card. And we will see what happens with the Mythos card. Hastur Disciple. Each Hastur Disciple moves 1 space towards you. Then summon 1 at the blue space. Well, there are none on the table, so this is great. This is good news. So that goes down there, and we shall get a Hastur Disciple, a.k.a. Cultist with Tommy Gun in there. And then I can have a Discovery card. And the Discovery card is Magnifying Glass. You may take 1 stress to claim them. Well, I only have 1 left. You may heal 1 stress whenever you investigate before drawing the Discovery card. Okay, sure. Seems legit. I'll take it. I'm going to forget about these items, and then I'm going to be mad at myself. Alright, back to Fatima's turn. So I think we need to figure this business out. I think I need to figure this out. So I think I start with a rest, get 1 here, get 2 here, then I run into here and kill this guy. That's That's gotta be the way. Here we go. 3 Elder Signs. Well, the good news is I can count them all as successes, so he's super dead. And that is because I have the Arcane Mastery. So he's dead. Bye. Bye. And then that's the end of my turn. So, Mythos card. Dun 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 dun. Suicide Pact. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow signs takes a wound. Well, Fleur only has 1, and that's it. Summon a cultist at the blue circle. That is actually kind of the breather we needed, I think, because this was about to go really badly. So here's the cultist at the blue circle. They're piling up there by the tunnel. These are connected by a tunnel here, by the way. Just in case that's not obvious on the cameras. Alright, so Fatima's going to get to do a discovery check. Yep, here we go. Let's find out what's going on. Questionable evidence. If the janitors... Oh, we want this. It says, a receipt from a nearby supply station with the janitor's signature. So we can either get corrosive chemicals, we can just make one attack awesome, or we can get the receipt. If the janitor's alibi token is face up, do not flip it face down when another effect tells you to. Which we really want, because honestly, we need these things to be face up, and when those Mythos cards flip them face down, it's really bad. So I'm going to take 2 stress, go to 0, to grab the receipt, because I'm also right next to the janitor, and Fleur is about to interrogate him. Oh, but actually... And then I need to find his alibi token, wherever it is. Okay. So, Fleur's turn. Fleur is going 1, 2. And then she's going to interrogate. Actually, do you know what? I'll stop off in here. I'll do a rest. And I can spread the rest out between me and Fatima because I'm a combat medic. So, I'll get 1 health on Fleur and 1 stress on each of these 2 characters here. And then we'll go back into the room here with the janitor. Oh, I can't stop. What am I talking about? I can't stop during a run to do something. That's the wrong game. So, never mind. I'm thinking of Mansions of Madness, another Cthulhu game with miniatures. Okay, so we run into here, we interrogate the janitor. And we just flip over, I suppose, the top one. It's the janitor's token. Well, that's really fortunate, because that's the one we have the receipt for. Good. At least we've got some information. I guess I'm going up here next, because there's 2 people up there, and I don't much fancy this situation over here. So let's go 1, 2, 3 into here. Yeah. I guess. Here is a Mythos card. Alright. Or would it have been better to rest? Would have probably been safer to rest. Because you never know what's going to happen. Now, deflection. Flip all the alibi tokens in the innocent slots face down and shuffle them. Place them back randomly. And we've got a old one advancing as well. So, in this case, I don't have to flip the janitor's face down. So this is only the ones in the innocent slot. So I'm actually going to leave the guilty one there. Something I didn't notice previously. So I don't know how this is supposed to be confusing for me. Oh, wait, no, I do know. I mean, I don't know. Anyway. Pressing onwards. I do get to do a discovery, and because I have the magnifying glass, I can heal a stress. And now I can flip over a card. Let's have a look and see what it is. Young nun. The Mother Superior is harsh, but she's not a killer. she has a soft side when it comes to the deacon. So I can take 3 stress to claim the church sister, and while I have her, I gain 1 level in stealth, which would be helpful, I suppose, because I have stealth, and that would just give me a bonus level in it. Or I can, if I don't claim her, I claim the doubt condition. When you claim this condition, flip 1 alibi token face down, then shuffle all the alibi tokens in the innocence. Oh, okay. Well, the young nun is useful, so I suppose we better grab her. So that's 3 stress. 1, 2, 3. That's all of them. But we do gain the young nun, which gives us a bonus level in stealth. So we'll go back up here. Now it says we can, when we run, we can sneak up to 3 times. So that means we can sneak past up to 3 enemies. And additionally, each enemy we sneak past takes a wound. So that's pretty good. Fleur's going to be running past people and then wounding them and then shooting them. Right, but now it's Fatima's turn. So, I guess, do we go up to the room with the ghouls and just start punching them? The janitor needs to be face down. Can I, how much, ghouls only have 2 hit points, but if I don't kill them in 1, then, but I do have Arcane Mastery. So I think we just go 1, 2, 3, and start punching ghouls. We've got to kill both ghouls, 1 shot, 2 actions to do it, or else we're in trouble. Okay, here we go. This should be fine. I'm feeling good. We're pulling it back. We're pulling it back. Success! Yes, much success. Okay, we've got 3 successes and an insanity, which I can choose not to take. But I will. I'll take the insanity onto Fatima's board here, and we'll kill a ghoul. Bam, dead. Bye forever. And then we can do 1 more attack. Here we go. Yes. 3 successes and another insanity. Yeah, because I want to get up to 1 bonus die, and then I want to stop taking so much sanity. So I'll take 1 more sanity here, and we'll kill this ghoul, who is super dead. And now we can wait here. That's all we can do. So we're going to... Oh, I forgot to advance the bloody guy. All right. End of Fleur's turn. The old god advances. Hopefully this doesn't change too much. Right. So Fleur gains a 2nd yellow token, which is bad. Ah, a disciple at the nearest gate. That does change everything because there should have been a disciple here. And Fatima doesn't have stress. Alright, quick, while I resolve the rest of the Elder God advances, quick note in the chat. Either I put the disciple in now and we play on, or I can take Fatima back and do her turn again. Let me know what you'd like me to do in the chat real quick. In the meantime, I'm going to reset this. We obviously have to move on Hastur here. And when he advances as well, we move each suspect. I mean, this guy just moves into here, which is not a big deal. But we can interrogate him again, which is actually not a bad thing. Get 1 more innocent token flipped face up. So we're in a space to do that. We get 1 more disciple in here, 1 more disciple in here, and we're going to get a Hastur disciple in here and decide how we're going to do Fatima's turn together. And then that's everything. All right, so I've finished resetting the mic. Oh, why have I? What am I doing? All right, no votes in the chat here. So what I'll do, I think, is a compromise. We'll put Fatima back in here. We'll put the ghouls back. We will say that she killed off the cultist, and we'll lose the last attack, and we'll interrogate the janitor. I think, as our third action. Wait, we didn't move yet. So actually one action would be kill the cultist. So the next action, I guess we interrogate the janitor. So we can flip him face down. We can flip over an alibi. So this is Mother Superior. So we know that she's not the one. You know, if it's the deacon, and I have to go back, I'm going to go up there, and then I have to go, never mind. One more action then with Fatima, which I guess is to recover some stress. And she does a Mythos card. Don't forget about our little ability here as well. It could be us. Move all suspects 1 away from you. Move all monsters 1 towards you. Okay. Well, that's not great. But the question is, do I draw another one? Yes, I do, because I don't want this star vampire coming back in here. So we'll draw one more card. Whatever this is, we have to live with it. But we do also heal 2 stress for using our prophecy. Good job. Read the omens. Hopefully this isn't dreadful. Each investigator rolls a black die for each yellow token they have and take 1 wound for each success. Yep, so you take damage and then summon a cultist at the yellow gate. Well, not great, not terrible. So we're going to get a cultist over here at the yellow gate in the room with Fatima. We've got also 2 damage on Fleur, which is not good. 2 dice for damage on Fleur. Ooh, fingers crossed, people. Here we go. It's so much damage. And I've got nothing left, so we take 2 wounds and a stress on Fleur there. 2 wounds and a terror. So that's that for Fleur. But now we're gonna get this cultist attacking our poor Fatima, but that's okay because Fatima's got full hit points and she's doing all right. So here we go. Bam, bam. 2 successes. I'm going to re-roll them both. Because these are 50-50, not a wound. So that's still 1 wound, but better than 2, I guess. Okay, so I have adjusted the board accordingly, and now it is time to go back to Fleur. So I could stay in here and shoot him, but actually at the moment it doesn't really do me any good anyway. The question is, I could sneak past him, but I'm not in good condition here. So I think I run in here, kill the cultist, and do a rest. I think that's my best chance here. And God, once again, this is just taken me. I just feel like I want to. The pressure. I feel like it needs to be going faster. Here we go. All right. Die, cultist. Oh, he's super dead. Super dead, cultist. So that is a good thing. And then with our final action, we shall do a rest. I guess I'll take 2 wounds and a stress back because I need to level up this combat medic ability. That'll be my next thing. Mythos card. Please don't be super duper bad. But I've got to watch her because she's got the yellow sign tokens and she can take damage. Alright, what do we got? The nearest Hastur disciple moves 2 spaces towards you. That's fine. And then we summon a Hastur disciple at the red gate. Okay, so that's this one over here going 1, 2. And then we get a red Hastur disciple up here. Now I'm feeling less inclined about going up there all of a sudden. So it's time to do a discovery, and because we have a magnifying glass, we get a stress back, so that's good. questionable evidence. Mud on the prefect's shoes when he absconded for the night. So we can get the footprint evidence. If the prefect's alibi token is face up, which it's not, do not flip it face down. Yeah, I like these ones. They make me feel less like I'm about to lose everything I've already gained. So I shall take 2 stress on Fleur to grab the footprint evidence. This is the first scenario I've actually done in this game that really feels like we're doing actual investigative work. Okay. So Fleur's turn is over, and it's time for Fatima. And I guess now I'll do the thing where I run up into the forest and kill the ghouls. So we'll go 1, 2 into here. And we'll start murdering ghouls. Here we go. Death to ghouls! And it's 2 successes and a terror. So I guess I will... yeah, I think I'll take the terror because I could really use the upgraded Read the Omens. So I've just upgraded my insanity there, and we killed a ghoul, which is good. Alright, let's try for the next one. Let's get them all. All dead. Death to ghouls. Oh, that's not great. I'll have to take a stress to reroll one. Oh, that's bad too. Final stress. Okay, I've got no more rerolls. Come on, dice. Here we go. Okay, so it's a terror and a hit. So that's good. So I can't actually avoid hitting my next insanity threshold, but I kill the ghoul. And I lie down to have a nap. I go catatonic. I get to upgrade Read the Omens, though, which is a good thing. So this says, now I can draw 2 Mythos cards, choose one to play, and put the other underneath the deck. And then I heal 2 stress. So that's really good. So let us draw 2 Mythos cards, as this is what we are doing now. Oh, someone shuffled one poorly. All right, so what we've got here is a choice of the yellow sign. If you're in a space with a Hastur disciple, take 2 stress. For each stress you cannot take, take a wound. If you're not in the same space, gain a yellow sign token. Or ghoul. Move each ghoul's 2 spaces towards you, then summon a ghoul at the red gate. So I'm going to go with the yellow sign, actually, because although I'll take a yellow sign token, which I'm sure is really, really bad, this will advance the old god, and I don't want that right now. Or ever, actually. So I'll put this one on the bottom. I will play yellow sign, which just gives Fatima her first yellow sign token. Then it's discarded, and... what was the other thing? Brain dead. Why have I gone brain dead? I feel like there was one thing else. Oh yeah, heal 2 stress. That's right. Bam. Because of my ability for using my prophecies. I get to heal 2 stress. So that's good. So that's the end of her jam. She's going to do a discovery. I guess, can I invest? No, I can't investigate if I am catatonic. So that makes sense. I'm having a nap. So straight back over to Fleur. And I guess Fleur goes 1, 2 into here. And what I'll do is I'll do a little rest. And we can get some stress back and heal Fatima as well using Combat Medic. And then I will interrogate the Monsignor, who is some kind of priesty guy. I don't know. There he is. Looking all like he killed someone, possibly. So we flip him face down, and then we get to flip over an alibi token. So I'm just going through these in order. Alright, so that is, in fact, the Monsignor. So we know that the murderer is either the prefect or... yeah, right? Like, the smell, you know? The smell must have knocked her out. The smell of the dead ghouls. So the murderer is either the prefect or the deacon, which is not ideal because they're both quite far away from me. But there you go. It's time for a Mythos card. Let's hope for a good one. Dun 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 dun. Well, it's going to trigger the old god advancing, which is bad. So each Hastur disciple moves a space towards you. Not great. And then summon one at the blue gate. Also not great. So we're going to get this one moving into here, which is what I don't want. And this one moving into here. I think, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it moves in here. And then summon one more at the blue gate. I just never go over here to this cultist party. I just don't want to be a part of it. But the bad news is this. But first, we're going to get attacked by the cultist over here. So she's going to shoot at Fleur, and her jam, basically she does 3 green dice, and her jam is that if she deals any wounds, I have to take a yellow sign token or summon a cultist in the space, and I can choose which to do, and the cultist doesn't attack this turn. So here we go. Let's move my face out the way of the dice tower. Bam! Alright, so we got 1 wound, which is not terrible. I might try and re-roll it, though. Just, yeah, I'll spend a stress. Might try and re-roll it, because if I can avoid all wounds, then I'm not going to summon a baddie, and it's still a thing. I've got 1 stress left. Yeah, screw it. We'll re-roll again. I think the odds... Hey! We did it! Okay. So, no wounds, so we don't have to worry about taking a yellow thingy or summoning a cultist either. And now it's Fatima's turn. It says here that she has to take a stress to stand up. Presumably that means that if she can't take a stress, she takes a wound to stand up, which is also bad. But she's going to give up a stress here to stand up. And now we're going to murder... Oh! Before I do any of that, I'm going to advance the old god. Well remembered, me. Basics of how this game functions. Yep. I remember the basics. The old god advances. So here we go. We're on the last green space. Then we're popping into existence on the board. I don't think we're actually all that far off of... disrupting the ritual anyway. Which is not great, because I don't feel like I'm in a good position to disrupt the ritual. But, because basically... So what I can do actually is... Yeah, I mean, I don't want to take a punt, though. You don't want to take a guess. Listen to this. So justice, right, is the other action for the scenario. One here. It says, kill a suspect in your space and flip the token in the guilty slot. If the suspect matches the token, you've disrupted the ritual. Otherwise, go straight to resolve end of turn and advance the elder one as if there were 3 advancement symbols. Then advance it 3 more spaces without triggering effects. So that would, at this point, actually basically end the game. So really, unless I'm sure that I've got it right, there's no point in taking a chance. So, right, it is, in fact, Fleur's turn. So she's going to take a 3rd yellow sign, which is bad. And then summon a Hastur disciple at the nearest gate, which is the red one. Uh-oh. And then 1 cultist at each other gate. Okay. This room. Yeah, screw this room. And the other thing is... Oh, yeah, right. The this guy flips over and then moves 2 spaces away. This one also flips over. So I think I might just keep interrogating these 2 guys and then just kind of... Yeah, I might move this one back. What do we reckon is easier to kill? All these cultists? Well, we know that the deacon or the prefect is the murderer. So I'm going to have to either go here or here. I mean, if I'm going that way, I'm going to get to interrogate somebody. So we might as well move the Monsignor, because he'll go 1, 2 into here. And that's actually a fairly easy room to interrogate in, because we obviously need it to be clear. Alright, and then that has resolved the advancement of the Elder God. So now it's time for Fatima to stand up, murder this cultist, And then, I don't know, maybe just rest. Yep. Here we go. Murdering a cultist. This is completely normal. Don't limit my monetization, YouTube, for talking about murder. Here we go. Alright, we got 2 successes and a terror. So I'm going to choose not to take the terror. Oh, I get a green die, too. I guess I don't really need it. But there we go, another success. So I'm going to choose not to take the terror because I can, and we'll kill the cultist here. And now I've got 2 actions left. I could move into the next room and murder the other cultist. Oh no, wait, they're separate rooms. They're in here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. I'm okay. So we'll just go into here, murder this person. I'm going to get stress back anyway from using my magical prophecy abilities, so that is good. Here we go. Yes. Show me good things, please. That's, yeah, Arcane Mastery. That's good things. So cultist is dead. Nothing further to worry about in here. Time for Mythos card. There's a little gate here that I totally failed to spot. So, you know, pro tips, when you're playing a board game that requires strategy, make sure you look at the board and understand it correctly. Here we go. Bam. What we've got here... okay, I can choose one. So, yeah, I'm definitely not picking deflection. Because they've both got summoning symbols on them anyway. Flip all the alibi tokens in the innocent slots face down. Yeah, not doing that. So, each Hastur disciple... This character, by the way, absolutely great. Like, oh my god. Alright, so each Hastur disciple moves 1 space towards me, so that one's going to come through there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this one moves into here. And then we summon one at the blue gate into the cultist party. For those of you, my face is in the way, this is a cultist party over here that we don't want to be invited to. And then we've got the symbol there. And we heal 2 stress because we used our Read the Omens ability. Okay, cool. Now we can do a discovery because we managed to not get ambushed. And here we go. Know it all. I've seen the Monsignor taking confession. Ain't no way he's the killer. I would have seen it. Well, he could be, though, because it's totally random. So, we could get Jeffrey. Oh, Jeffrey gives us Marksman. 1 level of Marksman. So, Fatima could start attacking from nearby spaces, which is pretty good. Also, we get Doubt, which flips conditions face down. So, I don't like that. So, I'll spend 3 stress. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, I have no stress left. To hire Jeffrey, the studious teenager, to come and help me out here. Alright, there we go. He can also, like, die for me at some point. He can, like, jump in front of a bullet or whatever and take some damage for me. And I get Marksman level 1. So now I can attack from up to 1 space away, which is cool. And we're back over to Fleur, who is doing well, even though she's got 3 yellow Elder Signs. Right, I don't like the... Oh, I'm so close to the prefect. If the deacon's the murderer, I'm in so much trouble. But I think I probably just run in here, kill this cultist, and then interrogate that guy. I just don't like the fact that I have no stress at all. I also don't like the fact that I'm not crazy at all. But 1, 2. Here I am, cultist man. Prepare to die. Oh, I've got ranged. But I need to interrogate this guy. And I haven't leveled it up, so I don't even get any extra damage for it. And besides, when has a die roll in a Simon game with no rerolls ever gone poorly? So, here we go. Oh, I'm really worried I'm going to mess this up. Well, I guess then I just hit him twice, and then Fatima comes in and interrogates the guy. You cannot interrogate at range, Selkath. You've got to be in the space with the person, and also it's got to be safe. So you've got to clear out all the enemies. I mean, you can use justice to just like straight up murder them, but if you got it wrong, then that's like game over. So I don't know why people would take that risk. I suppose it's like a last ditch. Yeah, you try shouting. That's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Or why they didn't think of that. This is their fault. Here we go. Oh, come on, double successes. I'd be okay with some terror too. Oh, that's definitely cocked. Nope. Damn it. Shit. So 2 terror. And 1 wound on the cultist. Well, I guess that's not the end of the world. Although I don't want everybody to move a space towards me, actually. Paranoia would be bad. Yeah, I don't want to trigger paranoia. Maybe I just run away. I should have just stopped and rested. This was impetuous. Well, I guess if everybody moves in here, it's going to be 1 Hastur disciple that attacks me. But I won't have any defensive dice to protect me against the attack. Could just have Annalise die. I could just run away. I don't have to attack again. That might be the smarter play, actually. Move out of here. Because I can just... If I move out of here, by the way, the cultist will just die. Because I have stealth. So let's do that. What we'll do is we'll use stealth to go 1, 2. And because we sneak past this guy, he's dead. And he's out. And I think that that's probably the best move, actually. And I'm feeling clever for thinking of it. We get to do a discovery, which gives us back a stress. Which we don't get to do a discovery. We get to draw Mythos card. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. Choose 1. Each investigator rolls a black die for each yellow sign token they have. They take damage accordingly. Or, at the end of the turn, advance Hastur on the track as if there were 3 thingies. Oh my god, this is dreadful. But it's not as bad as it could have been if I'd stayed in that other spot. So, I think we roll the 3 dice because I don't want to advance Hastur. Advancing Hastur is bad. So here we go. This is Fleur rolling 3 black dice for her 3 white thingies, 3 yellow signs. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Okay, 2 elder signs and a wound. I didn't even go crazy. That is amazing. So 1 wound, and we get to do a discovery, which means we get a stress. Let's get to heal a stress. That's good. This is good. I'm feeling good. This is unusual. And now I'm worried. Gossiper. It could have been the prefect. He's always smoking into the night, or, well, I can't claim this, so I'm going to get the doubt condition. Because I don't have enough stress. Damn it. So the doubt condition, it says, when you claim this condition, flip 1 alibi token face down, then shuffle all the alibi tokens in the innocent slots and place them on the available alibi slots. I don't really understand. I guess the point of this is now I'm sort of set back. Flip 1 alibi token face down. It doesn't say that I can't choose. I haven't been using the interrogation notes at all. That would have been quite useful. Now I'm upset. So I've got the receipt and the footprint, which protect the janitor and the prefect token. I haven't got the prefect token yet, though. So I guess it doesn't matter which one I flip down. So I'll just flip down one of these guys here. And shuffle these 2, I guess. I don't know why this is important. I do have 3 yellow signs, which is bad. Which is why I rolled 3 of the black dice earlier, Alessandro, to check to see what was going on. I also now have the doubt condition, which might come back and haunt me. We shall see. And the next time I interrogate someone, I have to remember to use my interrogation notes, or else that would be foolish. But for now, we're doing all right. So it's time for Fatima. I think she's just going to go into here and interrogate the Monsignor. And I think that I will use my interrogation notes to guess which one I'm going to flip up. And I know that the Monsignor is one of them, and the other one is either the prefect or the deacon. So I shall guess the Monsignor, because that's my best chance. It's 50-50. This is Monsignor, and it is. So the good news is that Fleur gets 2 stress. The bad news is I still don't know who the damn murderer is. But what I shall do is I shall use my final action. I'm tempted to shoot the Hastur disciple in the next space, but I think I should heal my stress. 1, 2, 3. I think that is more prudent. I think that's the safe thing to do. So, that's the end of her turn. Draw 2 Mythos cards, find out our fates. Dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. So we've got the yellow sign. So I could either gain a yellow sign, or each cultist move 1 space towards you. No, I don't like that, because there's a ton of cultists in here. Sorry, guys. There's a ton of cultists in here that would move into here, where the prefect is. So I shall elect to take my second yellow sign, which I'm not super stoked about. But the good news is that that one goes on the bottom, and we don't have to worry about all those cultists. And I heal 2 stress. I can only take 1, but that's good. And now we can do an investigation. Also, I have to flip him down, because I talked to him. Alright, here we go. Dun dun, dun dun. Confessional. Someone means to confess their whereabouts. You may take 3 stress to move to the nearest face-up suspect in your space. To move the nearest face-up suspect into your space. Okay, so I can move the prefect into my space. And if I don't, I claim the doubt conditional. Well, I guess I will do that because I don't really want to do doubt again because it's wasting my time. So 1, 2, 3, stress to move him into here. All right. So back to Fleur. And Fleur is just going to go 1-2 and interrogate the prefect. Now we find out who the murderer is, and if it's the prefect, I can do a justice and disrupt the ritual. Bum bum! It is! Because that's the deacon. I should have guessed and healed some stress. That was stupid. And par for my course, I suppose. The good news is, now I can do a justice and kill the prefect. Which is going to trigger the disruption of the ritual. Which is exciting, because I didn't actually get to do that last time. Bam! Prefect, you are the jerk. So it says, discover which suspect killed the priest and kill them. Face-up suspects can be interrogated to... Yep. After the guilty one is killed, disrupting the ritual, discard all suspect and alibi tokens from the game. They're irrelevant now. Okay. Cool. So... here we go. We're going to reveal Stage 2 Hastur. Oh. I've never seen this before, by the way. Here we go. When revealed, summon Hastur into your space, then summon 1 Hastur disciple at the nearest gate. I don't have any. Monsters and cultists gain 1 green die when attacking if their target has 2 or more yellow signs. Well, that's everybody. Everybody's got 2 or more yellow signs. So that's that. Okay, this is not the end of my world. Hastur, stage 1. Okay. So, you're all gone. All of these people, they're all gone. And now it is Fleur to draw a Mythos card, I guess. I can't remember exactly what. This is how often I fail. This is how frequently I fail to disrupt the ritual. I can't remember if that jumps to the end of the turn or not. Can someone remind me? I'm so bad at this game. I never make it this far normally. And then I made a whole book about how this works, a whole video about how this works, and then forgot. Right, so actually the Elder One something happens at the end of the turn, and I've preempted it, so I probably should have just drawn a Mythos card real quick, and then, yeah, the cultist party's going to be on the move, I suspect. So, this is self-defense that I otherwise... So, basically, Fleur takes a wound, and then I summon a cultist. This means, I think, Fleur would also have had the opportunity to do a little investigate. So she takes a wound. I don't summon a cultist, sorry, because she took a wound for being in a space with a suspect. I do have a second one of these, but that means she could also have done a discovery quickly before Hastur shows up. So the discovery is we can spend 3 stress to claim the assistant janitor to gain a level of swiftness, or we can have doubt. So I think in this instance, I'm going to... I would know that Hastur's on the way. So the question is, do I want to pay 3 stress for a cannon fodder companion? And I think the answer is no, probably not. I probably want to keep my stress so that I don't immediately die. So I'll gain doubt again, but it's irrelevant because we've already disrupted the ritual. So we can ignore it, essentially. Alright, and that's the... then we would have done the Elder God summoning at the end of Fleur's turn, and now it is Fatima's turn. And I suppose we need to do something about this situation here with Hastur. Yep, I guess I just start attacking Hastur. I feel like I'm not nearly crazy enough. Alright, so I've just got 4 dice. I've got Arcane Mastery. She's the one to do it, though. You know, out of all of them, she's the one to do it. Here we go. Into Hastur. 3 successes. Bam, bam, bam. Throw out 3 damage on him. That's a start. I'm not going to reroll that because I only have 1 stress left, and I'm going to need that for defense, I think. So here we go. Another attack. Ooh, that's a lot of terror. I choose to ignore 1, so I take 2 terror and do 2 more wounds. Okay, and final attack. God, 4 dice does not feel like enough dice. Here we go. Come on. Okay, so 2 more wounds and 2 more terror. So I'll ignore 1 terror, which means that I'm right before another conniption. Another little catatonic nap time right in the room with Hastur there. And I do 2 more wounds. So he's on 7 now. He needs 5 more. But we have to go to Mythos. Because that's all 3 of our little turns. Here we go. So, what we've got here is move each star vampire 2 spaces towards you. Suspects follow, who cares? And then summon one at the yellow gate. Or move each ghoul 2 spaces towards you and summon one at the red gate. Don't really want another vampire on the board, so we'll just summon 1 ghoul at the red gate, I think. Bad news, that's going to trigger advancement of Hastur. Good news, I do get to heal 2 of these guys. And a ghoul at the red gate's not the end of the world, I don't think. And then Hastur attacks. Oh no. So he's got 3 green dice, and he gains an additional green die because... No, he doesn't. Because he's not a monster or a cultist. He's an elder god, which is different to those things. So, here we go. Blam, blam, blam. So he does 1 damage. That's nothing. He is puny. And I'm going to eat my words very shortly. And then we resolve his advancement. So, I'm going to take these cards here, give this a good old shuffle, and when he advances, we gain a yellow sign. That's number 3 for Fatima. And we spawn a cultist, but we haven't got one. But we summon a... Yeah, well, we've got cultists to summon. So we would summon a Hastur cultist in here, but we don't have one. Well, actually, that's 1, 2, and that's 1, 2 spaces away. Both are 2 spaces away. Alright, let's just put... Oh, there's going to be a point where we have to go in here, though. I just know it. So let's put a cultist in here, and a cultist in here. No, let's do it in here, and then just hope that Hastur never goes to the blue gate, okay? This is our we're praying Hastur doesn't spawn at the blue gate, ever. And the other thing is... we would have to move the suspects around, but we don't have to do that because they're all gone. Because we disrupted the ritual and whatever their shenanigans they were doing. So they got out of here. Alright. So we're over to Fleur's turn. And I guess we're just going to continue to punch the Elder God. I've got this problem, though, where... Oh, I could sneak away from him and shoot him. Yes. That is a good idea. We should do that. So I'll sneak into here, because I snuck past him. Can I sneak past an Elder God? Yeah, he's an enemy. So he takes a wound, and now I'm less concerned about going insane and drawing, oh no, everyone 1 space towards me. That's bad. Alright, it's simple. Just don't roll any terror at all. Don't roll any terror. Because if you roll 1 terror, all 3 of these people are going to move into there and murder me. There's got to be... They all have 2 hit points, right? Is it possible to sneak past them all twice and just murder them all? Do you know what I mean? Like, just do move action 3 times and just go 1, 2. Because I can sneak past 3 enemies, and each one I sneak past takes a wound. And then do that twice and kill them all. Can we think of any reason why I can't do that? I can't think of any good reason why I can't do that. Unless I've fundamentally misunderstood stealth, which I don't think I have. It says here, when you run, you may sneak once. One enemy doesn't follow you. Then it says, instead, when you run, you may sneak 3 times, which I interpret as 3 enemies don't follow you. Okay, well, in light of the fact that I'd like to interpret things in my favor, because I'm trying really, really hard, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to run into here, and then sneak out of here, which deals a wound to everybody, and then I'm just going to do it again. So basically, combat medic, nurse, is just going to stealth kill 3 creatures. Oh, is this an attack? It's not an attack. It's a stealthy thing. So the ghoul can't retaliate. That's my new rule that I just made up. Because it says, if attacked and not destroyed, summon another ghoul in that space. But he wasn't attacked. An attack is an action, and I didn't do one. So, there. I'm killing them all with sneak attacks. That's my jam. Me and the church sister Annalise. So my medic and my nun just stealthed a ghoul, a disciple, and a cultist. Stealth kill. That's sometimes, they're the sneaky ones. It was as God intended. And that's the end of her turn. She can't do anything else, so she's got to draw a Mythos card. Star Vampire. Ah, God damn it. Move each Star Vampire 2 spaces towards you, so it's... And then summon another one at the yellow gate. There's no way Hastur's not going to the yellow gate. So this guy goes 1, 2. Summon another one in here. I really don't like these guys because they're mean and nasty. Do you know what I didn't do? I forgot to advance this the last time he actually advanced. That was silly. Okay. And now I get to do an investigate, which means I get a thing back, but I haven't got one. So we've got Mother Superior's letter. Well, I think I'll take 1 stress to claim the sharpened ruler. As long as my insanity token is literally on a threshold, I gain an extra green die. And that costs 1 stress to take that. Alright. Over to you, Fatima. It is your turn to kill Hastur, please. I need you to do it. Please do it. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we've got 8 damage, so we only need 4 more to trigger Hastur escalation level 2. That's 2, a terror, and well, that's 3. That's 3. So we could, I guess, spend stress to reroll the green one. Yeah, I think I will. I'll spend a stress to reroll the green one. See if we can take him out in 1 hit. Nope. I'll do it again. Yeah! Alright, so now I've got lots of wounds. So he actually takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Yeah, 5, because the Elder Signs. He takes 5, but he can only take 4 because it doesn't spill over. I don't think. I can't remember, actually, but we'll say it doesn't spill over. So Hastur goes up here, revealing the next Hastur card. And I've still got... No, wait, yeah, that's exactly what happens. So it says... When revealed, move Hastur to the red gate. Oh, that's right, next by. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens takes a wound. At the end of each turn, gain a yellow sign token. Uh-oh. He also now does 3 black and 3 green dice. But the good news is, he's over here in the red gate, which is where we were just stealthing people. So there's not anyone there, actually. Which is good. So everybody takes a wound, which is not great, but I do have a chance to heal now. In fact, Fatima has 2 actions remaining. So, I guess action 1 is to move into here, and action 2 is to rest, because that would be foolish not to rest. And now Mythos cards. So we've got Hastur Disciple. The nearest disciple moves 2 spaces towards you and then summon a Hastur Disciple at the red gate. Or Summon ghouls at the red and yellow gate, and then summon a star vampire at the blue gate. Well, I can't summon any more star vampires. I could summon 2 ghouls. I'm torn here, because if I summon the 2 ghouls, then I don't actually... I mean, the fact is both my characters are ranged, so I'm just going to stand outside of Hastur's space and shoot him. But I bet he goes to the yellow gate next, which is a bloody nightmare. But if I move the disciple, she's going to come into my space and attack me. So I think I do the ghouls. So we shall bottom deck the Hastur disciple. So that one goes down there, and we're going to get a ghoul here at the red gate and a ghoul here at the yellow gate, which I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with later. But that's the end of Mythos for Fatima. She gets to heal 2 stress because she used her cool ability, and she gets a Discover card, which is Altar Boy. While you have him, gain a level in Arcane Mastery. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3 stress to gain the Altar Boy. Because I already have Arcane Mastery, I just tick up 1 here, which heals stress whenever I convert things into good things for me. Whenever I convert Elder Signs into successes, I heal stress. Right. And that's the end of her turn, I think, because there's no end of turn effects. There are. Everybody gets a yellow Elder Sign. Ooh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. So that's done. It's time for Fleur to do her turn. She's literally just going to stand here and shoot the Elder God. I'm tempted to shoot the ghoul. I don't know why. I think I'm just worried that it might come and get me or something, like move towards me and then attack me, and I won't like that. But no. As Chris Britton said when we played this on the channel, if you can shoot the Elder God, and that's the win condition, shoot the Elder God. So, we're shooting the Elder God. Now, I'm going to go crazy, though, and then everything's going to move a space towards me. Yeah, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot the ghoul, because I think that will probably tick me into the next level of insanity. All monsters will move a space towards me, which is everybody but the cultists and the Elder God. So that's fine. Yeah. But what I don't want is the ghoul to move into my space, and then I have to attack it anyway. Oh boy, I want another level of marksman to do more damage. This will work out. So we're shooting the ghoul. So what I want here is 1 terror and 2 damage. That would be absolutely fantastic and suit me very well. Here we go. That is exactly what I asked for. How did this happen? The Elder Gods must just believe in me. So we will kill the ghoul. Bye. And then tick up 1 on the insanity meter, which means that all the monsters move 1 space towards me. Note that the Hastur's disciples count as monsters because they are not cultists. The Elder God does not count as a monster, though, because he's an Elder God, and much beyond that. But there are no enemies in my space, so I heal all of my stress, which is actually just 1. It's a shame that I couldn't get more. But now I'm going to get loads of cool damage dice, because I'm going to get 3 for my attack. I'm going to level up Marksman. I should level up Combat Medic. I know I should level up Combat Medic, because then we can rest more efficiently. But I just want to get the damage on Hastur at this point. So I'm going to get 2 dice for attacking from not in his space. And then I'm going to get an additional bonus die for my insanity track, and another one for the sharpened ruler. So I'm literally throwing sharpened rulers at Hastur while I shoot him with my gun, apparently. And hopefully, I don't have Arcane Mastery, which is a real shame. So that means that Elder Signs are not successes for me, which is a shame, because I have all the dice. But, never mind. Here we go. Who's ready for this amazing roll? Just show me all the successes, please. I mean, that's not bad. 4 successes and a terror. I mean, I'd prefer not to take the terror, so I might just re-roll that one. Because if I take a terror, I lose a bonus die. What are my odds of... I mean, 1 in 3 odds of getting something better? I'll risk it. I'm not... It's not... Okay, it's blank. Well... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do I spend another... No, I'll tell you what. I'll save my stress for maybe some more damage later. So that's 3 damage onto Hastur. Which is a start. It's a start. Let's go again. Because that's 3 actions, right? Attack the ghoul and then attack Hastur twice. I have just realized I've got 2 hit points. So I think I'll rest. I think I'll rest, go back up to full, and we'll do all the cool damage next turn, because we will surely survive and it will all be fine. Here's a Mythos card. Oh, this is going to advance Hastur, isn't it? Oh, God. Yep. Each investigator rolls a die for their yellow sign token. This is why I rested, because I'm now going to have to roll 4 black dice and take appropriate damage. And then we summon a cultist at the yellow gate. Well, that's fine. So, here we go. Lots of damage incoming. I should have leveled up Combat Medic. I was greedy. But I have to kill Hastur. I have to do it. So, 4 dice for each character, taking damage and terror as appropriate. And whatever you do, for the love of God, don't move into Hastur's space. So that's 2 terror for Fleur, which is actually really lucky. And for Fatima... Oh, I didn't put it on the camera. Here we go. 2 wounds and a terror. You know what? I'm kind of okay with that, because she's going to go catatonic, but then she can just stand up on her turn. Yeah, so that will be as it has to be. So she takes 2 wounds, 1, 2, and she goes up to here. She becomes catatonic. But she will get to level something up, which is good. I think we could just go up here, because that means all of our Elder Signs count as 2 successes. That's just massive damage. And that's what we need to kill the Elder one. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to advance him in a minute. That's the Mythos phase over, so it's actually Discovery phase for Fleur, who gains a stress and a discovery card. And hopefully it will be something cool and good. It is unquestionable evidence. We can take a stress to take the robes. You may sneak past 1 cultist each time you leave a space. I don't need that, but I don't need the other thing either. Can I just discard it and take neither? Yeah, just get rid of that. I don't need... I already got sneak like 3 or some such. So I don't need that. Get rid of that. And that's the end of the round. So he's going to advance again, which is bad. So I can't remember the order. I think advance happens right at the end of the round. So I think first, each player takes another yellow sign. Oh, God. That's not good. And then we advance the Elder God. Uh-oh. We summon a Hastur Disciple at the nearest gate. So we get one in here. And we get a cultist at each other gate. So one in here and one in here. Oh, God. I mean, I'm really caught between, like, Star Vampire Convoy or Cultist Party. And I just don't like either of them. And I have... The only AoE I've got is the Combat Medic. She's just going to have to stealth back and forth through this room. 3 cultists are going to follow her. Oh, I need her to level up stealth one more time. And then she can get unlimited stealth. Kill all of these cultists in a massive stealth party. Hey! Good morning, Carl. How you doing? So... what we got going on here is I did the cultists. So then the other thing that happens is nothing. This is actually not that hard a scenario, which might explain why I've managed to make it this far. Also, Hastur is supposed to be the easiest Elder God. So, having said that, he's definitely going to the Yellow Gate, and I'm definitely going to have to get past these Star Vampires. Okay. Here is Fatima's turn. Okay, so I'm going to have to spend a stress to stand up. And now I've got to... I think... Do I just attack? I'm kind of tempted to do a heal because I've taken 2 wounds. And you never know when I'm going to have to roll 5 black dice and just take an enormous amount of damage. So I think I roll enough dice here. No, the problem is she's got all the dice and she's got the cool Elder Sign ability. I need you guys to collaborate better. Yeah, 'cause she's only got 4 dice. So that's a bummer. But also, if I'm going to do it. I'm going to rest once and then I'm going to attack twice. So we're going to get 3 black dice and 1 green dice. 1 green die. And we're going to do lots of damage. Here we go. Let's do it. Yes. Looking good. So we got 2 terror and 3 successes. No Elder Sign symbols whatsoever for the one with the Arcane Mastery. Which is a shame, really, because the Elder Signs count double. Do they not have... God damn it. But I think I'll live with it. So that's 3 more damage onto Hastur. I still need 6 more on him to wipe out this stage of him. And I take 1 insanity because I can. No, let's take 2 insanity. Yeah, we'll take 2 insanity. Oh, I really could use another insanity. Do you know, I have 1 reroll. So let's reroll this one that's just terror. Because either I get an Elder Sign, or, well, maybe I get a blank. Who knows? But it can't be worse than just 1 terror. 2 terror does not much for me. It's a blank. Well, that's fine. So I actually ignore all the terrors and just stay put. Do I? I don't have to. I could take 1. Yeah, I'll take 1 terror. I think I do want to level up. So I'll take 1 terror here, which I've done. I do 3 damage, which I've already put out. And then I guess we just attack again. Just keep shooting. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Two successes. I really needed like any Elder Signs here. Elder Signs would have healed my stress and given me extra successes. That was a real bummer. But I did get quite lucky earlier, so I guess we just have to count our blessings when we can. So here's 2 wounds onto Hastur. And we get 2 Mythos cards here to draw. And pick one. So, each investigator with 2 or more yellow signs could take a wound, and then we summon a cultist, or naming the nameless. Each investigator... Yeah, we don't want this one because we roll 5 dice and take all the damage, so we'll just take 1 wound and then summon a cultist. I think that is the thing to do, for sure. And because I used that ability, I get 2 stress back. We've got the Suicide Pack in the discard. This one goes on the bottom. I can't summon a cultist at the orange gate, which is where the cultist party is happening. There's already too many there. It's new 1 in, 1 out policy, so it winds up being the same number. With that in mind, we get to do a discovery. So we can claim either the Jug of Wine or the Communion Wafers. Discard this card to heal all your stress. Discard this card to prevent any loss of sanity once. I don't think I'm going to actually... I'm not really in super danger on the sanity track, so I think I should claim the Jug of Wine. Then I can discard this card once off to heal all of my stress and maybe get a better roll on something when I really need it. So end of round effects. Everyone gets a... I've run out of yellow signs. I've run out of yellow sign tokens. I feel like they didn't give you enough. Maybe they expected me to be dead before I had this many, but if I was playing with more players, I'd be in real trouble. What am I going to do? I have to figure something out. I could start taking these wound tokens, I suppose, because heroes don't use them. Alright, back over to Fleur. I mean, let's shoot Hastur. I think that is our best option. Okay, here we go. 3 black dice, 1 green die. No, yes, 1 green die? No green die anymore because I took terror. Yeah, 2 green dice. 2 green dice, 3 black dice. And that's it. Come on, Fleur, you can do it! Do it for the people! Alright, we got 3 terror and 2 hits. Gotta say, Fleur, I'm a little disappointed in you. I do have some stress, though. So let's re-roll a couple dice. So I'm spending 2 stress to re-roll these 2. I think... No, wait. No, re-roll the one with terror on. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to trigger paranoia. Right. Wait, what was that? Was that blank? Oh, shit. I forgot. I'll leave it on blank. Yeah, re-roll 2 terror makes me insane. Oh, I did not think this through at all. Yeah, I really need to not go insane, so I'm going to have to re-roll one of these as well. Uh-oh. And then I have to shoot some people who are surrounding me. Oh, it's the exact same result. Oh, okay, well, I'm just going to have to live with my mistakes. Oh, God. Okay, so that's 2 damage onto Hastur, which puts him on 8, which is good, I suppose, but that does trigger my insanity. Which means that all monsters on the board move 1 space towards me, which is bad because it's going to come in here. This one's going to come in here, and this one's going to come in here. And ooh, but I can sneak past some of them, which is a good thing. And then maybe Fatima can kill them all for me. Okay, it's not the end of the world. This sneak thing is really good. I don't know why I didn't use stealth more and more often. So I could heal all of my stress if there were no monsters in my space, but there are loads. But I do get to level something up. And I'm going to level up stealth so I can sneak any number of times. Because then I can just sneak around everybody and kill them all, I think. I would like to... I'd like to level up combat medic. But I'm worried that Hastur's going to go into the cultist party, and I'm going to have to deal with that. So, with that in mind, I have but 2 actions left. I did 1 attack, didn't I? So I'm going to sneak out of this room into here, and then I'm going to sneak into here, which deals 1 damage to all of these enemies. And then I'm going to sneak back 1, 2, 3. So all of the disciples are dead, and the Star Vampire takes 2 wounds. Super stealthy murder nurse. Yes. Okay, that's done. And that's Mythos card time. Please don't move everybody into my space. I will be dead for sure. Star Vamp. Oh, god damn it. This is the one I did not need. Anything but this. Oh, I'm going to get killed by Star Vampires. Okay, well, so 1 Star Vampire comes in here, and another Star Vampire comes in here, and now they're going to eat my face. Hey, Robert, let me give you some lowdown on that in just a minute. First, I'm going to deal with this Star Vampire attack. Here we go. So, we've got... first Star Vampire attack. I didn't summon a Star Vampire, by the way, because there are no more to summon. There's only 2. Bum, 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 bum. So this can be the guy that's wounded. I don't think it's important, but just in case. Okay, so what we've got is a hit and a terror. So I think I'll just deal with that. So 1 wound and 1 terror. I really don't want to take another terror. 2 terrors. If I take 2 more terrors, I'm really stuffed. But I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I can't, because they only roll 1 black dice. Oh, no, they don't! No! They get an additional green die. Because of the yellow signs. So here we go. This is his extra green die. It's a blank. Cool. And then this is the second Star Vampire. Dun 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 dun. Just 1 wound. And you know what? I'm going to spend a stress to reroll it. Because I don't want to die. Yes! It's nothing! This is good for me. So, yeah. So the nurse has survived in here. And end of the round, everybody gets another yellow sign. I'm just going to have to start using these wound tokens because I've run out of yellow signs. And now it is time for Fatima to kill Hastur. And then maybe save, or maybe just save Fleur. Because Fleur's a bit rubbish when she's not attacking at range, whereas Fatima doesn't really care. And Robert, yeah, I was medium to positive on this when I reviewed it. I definitely enjoy it more with more players. I think it's just really fun to sort of... It's like playing it solo here on the channel is nice, and I like coming on these adventures with you guys and everything. But I definitely prefer playing it with more players than as a solo affair. Although, to be fair, it really has grown on me, you know. I don't know if the all-in Kickstarter is entirely necessary. I think there's a couple of really good scenarios that were in the Kickstarter exclusive box, which is a real shame. And I don't like that happened. I do like the scenarios that come in the Season 2 box that I'm playing through here. They all seem different enough, and they all have sort of little mechanics, and I like that. I like that the additional mechanics are sort of minor, so they're not like majorly game-changing, but they're also, you know, not completely irrelevant. I think anything too significant would feel a bit too much like a chore, and anything less significant would feel like they weren't distinct enough. But I definitely think like the core box is a pretty good investment. You know, you get a lot of replayability in the core box alone. I think value for money, the core box has mileage, and I do think it's a lot of fun. You know, it just really hits the magic spot. You know, for me, the magic spot between being sort of like fun dice rolliness and also having some crunch to it, like. I do feel when I make mistakes, that's my fault, and I could have done something else, you know, which is what I like best. You know, that's my biggest criticism. I love the app in Mansions of Madness 2nd edition, and I love how unknown everything feels and how surprising it can be, but I also don't like how undeservedly punishing it can be. Like, you can do everything right and still fail. Which I don't particularly like. I know that that's sort of in the spirit of the Arkham Files games from Fantasy Flight Games, and that a lot of them are quite like that. But, and you sort of, you know, you go in knowing that it's going to be that way, but, you know, it's a balance, right? And I sometimes feel like Mansions can tip too far one way, you know, in terms of sort of undue punishment. Whereas this, I always feel a bit like, you know, it's just kind of like fun. It's a good laugh, and you know, the punishment to reward is very balanced. So overall, yeah, I think the core box is a really good investment. I don't see the need to get much else, really. Maybe the Black Go to the Woods or something, like one of those extra god pickups, but you know. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. I hope that was helpful. Where am I? Here I am. Okay. Right. So it's Fatima's turn. I think I'm gonna shoot the wounded star vampire, and then I'm gonna shoot Hastur twice because I'm pretty sure I'll kill him. He's only got 4 left. So let's do that. There's no one in my space, right? No. I don't even remember killing them. Oh, yeah, I stealthed them. That's why. Okay, right. Yeah, with this stealth mechanic that I've decided works in my favor. Okay, 3 dice. +1 for being crazy. God, she needs more dice, man. I've got this incredible arcane mastery and literally not nearly enough dice to use with it. Alright, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. 3 wounds and a terror. I'll deal with it. 1 terror, because I need more. And 3 wounds onto... Oh, it was the star vampire I said I was attacking, wasn't it? So he's dead. So I've taken him off. He's dead. Bye-bye forever. And... Did I draw a Mythos card for her? I did. I must have. Because then, the star vampires attacked her. God. Sometimes, like, my brain just goes out the window during these streams. I don't understand. Yeah, my biggest problem, Harvey, actually, with Mansions of Madness 2 is, like, it sort of... One of the things I love about it is grabbing all the expansions and incorporating everything, because then it gets, like, sort of... The app does a really good job of utilizing different components and sort of surprising you and increasing replayability. But once you have everything, like, the game goes from being like a 1 hour or 2 hour affair to like a 4 hour affair. And 4 hours can be way too long to just suddenly get killed, you know? And so I think that's, you know, I think and that's sort of like, I don't mind. I like one of the things I really like about Mansions of Madness 2 as well is the madness cards. Even the one that's like, you don't win the right way anymore. Now you just betray everyone, you know? Like, I do like it. Even though we played for like 4 hours and then my buddy just got the he murders you card and that's how he wins. And then he just murdered us and won. And it's a bit like, you know, it can feel super deflating. But, you know, so long as you're going in with that kind of mindset that can happen and this is going to be a long game, and that can happen, I think, you know, it's okay. But sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you're like, well, I know that can happen in this game, and that's not what I want right now. You know, so I do think that there is space for both of these. And this is reliably 2 hours. Like, sometimes even less. And the setup and teardown, although it's longer than Mansions, because Mansions takes place during the game, that means that you don't have to do it during the game, so it's quicker to play, right? And the other thing is, like, this one's super easy to reset. Mansions is a bloody nightmare to reset. So, you know, if you fail horribly in this, then you can just reset and play again really quickly. Whereas in Mansions, like, reset, you know, you're by that point, you're just kind of like, I'm done with this, you know? Right, we're shooting Hastur. Let's shoot Hastur. I'm going to leave that other star vampire for Fleur to take care of, I think. We need to kill... I need to get... I only need 2 damage. Oh, okay. I seem to have done 10 damage to Hastur. So I only need 2 more damage on him. And then I have 1 more action. Which will probably just be to shoot the star vampire. Here we go. Into Hastur. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, double Elder Sign. Yes! So good. That's 4 damage. And I heal 2 stress. Yes, I love it. Those are my jam. Okay, so Hastur has... We've defeated stage 3. And I've got 1 action left. Which will be a opportunity to deal with whatever stage 4 is. So we shall pop this one up here. Stage 3. Final stage. Move to the yellow gate. God damn it. Okay. When revealed, move Hastur to the yellow gate. Then each investigator with 2 or more yellow science tokens takes 2 wounds. Any one investigator may sacrifice themselves to stop this effect. Nah. Roll 1 black die. At the end of each turn, roll 1 back... Oh, Yeah. Roll 1 black die for each yellow tint. Oh, that's bad, because I've got 7. I don't even have 7 black dice, so that's bad. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, well, I need to kill Hastur as quickly as possible. Because otherwise I'm definitely going to die. So everybody takes 2 wounds. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. And Hastur goes into here. And at the end of each turn, I mean, there's just no way I survive that. There's just no way I can survive this. I've got too many yellow signs. I was slow. I was too slow. Gosh darn it. Right, I have 1 action left. I can't move in there to kill the thingy guy. But I can basically stealth everybody with Fleur next turn because she's a super ninja combat medic. So, nurse, super ninja nurse. So, I think I shoot... Oh god, if I don't rest though... But I've got 5 stress, so I could reroll if I take really bad damage. I've got 2 hit points and then I'm dead. 3 hit points will kill me. Okay, yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot at the Star Vampire in the hopes that next turn she can stealth through these rooms, killing everything, wind up in here with 1 action left, do a rest, heal us both a bit, and then we'll both be here, near Hastur, and everything else will be dead. And then hopefully we can survive long enough to get into here and start shooting him, and she can just be pulling combat medic stuff to keep us alive. This is the plan. I have to draw a Mythos card, though, don't I? Where did I stop? Oh, yeah, no, I have 1 more action. That's right. Shoot the Star Vampire. Here we go. Ooh, baby. I would like to see some Elder Signs here, please. I could actually also take a... I mean, an Insanity would be good. I would like an Insanity. That would be good for me right now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we got... No Insanity. We got 2 wounds and an Elder Sign, though, which is great because that's a total of 4. It's dead. I gain a stress that I can't gain. But that's fine. And dandy. So it's dead. And now I get 2 Mythos cards and choose 1 to keep. Okay, so either summon 1 cultist in each space with a suspect whose alibi token is still face down. Or... move all suspects once... These are both irrelevant. Because all the suspects are dead. So it doesn't matter. I'll just pick either one of these. And we'll shuffle this face down. It did say remove the suspects from the board, didn't it? When he is disrupted? Yeah, discard all suspect and alibi tokens from the game. Yep. So that was a... incredibly lucky thing that just happened. Oh, do I? Okay, well, now I'm just going to have to... now I get to do a discovery. You can survive anything. Get rid of all your yellow tokens. Shotgun. When you attack, you may target up to 2 figures in range and deal full wounds to both targets. Oh, yes, please. 1, 2... But I need these stress to survive the 5 dice. Nah, it'll be fine. 5 dice. Sorry, 7 dice. The 7 dice. Alright. Here we go. Each investigator, right? Roll 1. No. No, okay. It's not each investigator. Oh, okay. I thought it was each investigator. This might actually be doable. So this is Hastur's ability here. I've got to roll 7 black dice. I've got 6. I'm going to have to re-roll 1. I've got 2 stress. Why am I taking the shotgun? It seems stupid. I'll tell you why. It's because I'm thinking that maybe Fleur can come and heal us next turn. and then I can shotgun them the turn after. You know, and then that will save me one action. Okay, we're doing it, even though it might just get me killed. Here we go. Oh, God. Have mercy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. All right, these two I can live with. These three are bad. I also have to reroll this one because it's supposed to be 7, so here we go. Elder sign. Ha, that's fine. Okay, so these are all okay. Okay, I'm going to re-roll these two. Not that it matters. I've only got 2 re-rolls. But if I... Oh god, this is all my re-rolls. Oh god. Yeah, I need these to both be blank. Or I'm dead. Oh, I should not have taken the shotgun. Oh, no, wait. Can I take this damage on a companion? I'm going to check the text on companion in a minute because I'm a cheeky gamer. I think probably not because you're being driven mad by the yellow signs, but maybe I'll get double blank. Oh! I got terror and blank. Robert, taking the shotgun was bad because I had to spend 2 stress to take it, and those stress allow me to re-roll dice. So I could have saved the stress to re-roll these dice if they were really bad. But it turns out I'm going to take 4 terror and 1 wound, which is okay because the 4 terror just puts me up here, and the 1 wound leaves me alive. Actually, it was 3 wounds to kill me, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I was panicking over nothing. But, this is... My poor heart. I can't take all this pressure. Okay. At least we've unlocked another green die. We are going to go catatonic nap time. Oh, poor Fatima. She's tired. Okay. We don't have any stress left, which is bad. These are our re-rolls, you see. And stress is basically your only defense in this game, Robert. You need it to re-roll the enemy's attack dice when they attack you. But the good news is that's the end of that. So now it's over to Fleur, who's going to save everybody by moving into here and resting twice. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I can share the power of the resting because I have combat medic. The bad news, the downside is that the downside is I don't know how Catatonia is going to get up without having 1 stress to... Oh, she takes a wound. It's fine. It's all the same. The downside is now I'm going to have to do that same rigmarole, rolling all those dice and possibly dying. But, hey-ho. I don't think we can do anything about that. So here we go. We'll probably almost certainly go crazy again. I should also have taken another yellow sign at the end of the turn. So now I'm rolling 8 dice. This is just getting exponentially worse and worse. Alright, here we go. This is for Fleur. 8 black dice. Very good chance she just straight up dies. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 wounds, which is bad. We've got these guys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this wound in here like that. And then I'm going to re-roll these 2, because it's 8. So this is still part of the attack, because I'm supposed to roll 8 dice, and they have to be black. Okay, double Elder Sign. That was extremely fortunate. So with this in mind, it doesn't really... I'm gonna go crazy, but I'm okay with that, actually. I forgot a Mythos card. It's irrelevant. Summon a Hastur disciple at the yellow gate, which is fine. Nothing interesting. Okay, so I've got to get rid of some of these wounds, I think. I've got one reroll. So I guess I just reroll one of these guys. The terror symbols are irrelevant anyway. Because I've already taken enough terror to hit the next threshold. It's the same. Okay. So at least she lives for one more turn. So we take 1, 2, 3 wounds. So we've got just 2 left. And we go up to the next terror threshold, which moves all monsters a space towards her. Not great. But we do get to fully heal our stress because there aren't any monsters in our space. So at least there's that. We've also now got a shit ton of dice. And it's Fatima's turn, and everyone takes another bloody red, yellow token here. Oh my god, 9 each. I mean, this is the countdown timer to death. If only I had someone that could, like, one-shot Hastur. That would be so good. But I don't. So Fatima takes a wound to stand up. Oh! The jug of wine! I discard the jug of wine to heal all of my stress. I should have done that earlier. Speaking of which, doesn't Fleur get to do a discovery? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm literally forgetting everything. There's only 2 guards in the discard pile. Yeah, and I don't even want it, so it's fine. That would have given her an extra stress and stuff, but that's my fault for forgetting, so I can't have it now. So we're back to Fatima. She just took a wound to stand up, and we're going to do an attack on these 2 enemies here because she doesn't have stealth, so she's just going to have to. But that's fine, because she's got tons of dice, and she's just going to blow them away. I can do full damage to both of them because of the shotgun. I've got 1, 2, just 2? Really? All of this, and I still just have 2 dice? Jeez Louise. Swiftness, I could have taken Fleur with me. That would have been awesome to have that ability. Have I been leveling these up correctly? Have I been remembering to level these up when I go insane? Sorry guys, bear with me 1 admin second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've missed one, didn't I? I went insane and then I left 1 behind. So I go up here on swiftness. Have I done it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she should have had an extra move as well. We'll take combat medic. I think that's going to be necessary. Oops. Geez, I just did that off screen. I was literally just counting up the thresholds here and the characters here to make sure that I had the right number of ranks on these levels. And it turns out the last 2 times I went insane, I forgot to level up. But I don't think it would have made any difference because it was recent. So here we go. So that's 5 wounds and 2 insanity. I'm only going to take 1 insanity because of the crucifix and because I don't want to go totally insane. So here's 1 insanity. And they're both dead. Bye. Jerks. She doesn't care whether she's in a space with an enemy or not. So I do now have the swiftness for the free run action. So I'll do that now. I'll go 1, 2 into here. And I'll attack this person with these dice. And I'm really worried about... So this is attacking the disciple, because I really don't want the disciple to kill him. Well, maybe I should just shoot Hastur. Too late, though. Well, that's fine. I can ignore the terror. Disciple's dead. And last but not least, we just put it into Hastur. That attack probably should have been against Hastur. Almost certainly it should have. Oh, don't know why I killed that disciple. Well, I suppose they do 3 damage and 3 green dice, which, you know, could be really bad. Alright, well, we've got 3 hits, 1 tentacle. I'm gonna get a stress back, so I might as well spend at least 1 stress to re-roll here. So I'm spending a stress to re-roll the green one. Show me, what I really want is the symbol that's a success and an elder sign. Give me that. Oh, elder sign, I'll take it. That gives me 1 more re-roll. So I think I'll re-roll the terror over here. Well, I can ignore the terror. It doesn't matter. I'll just re-roll a black dice. Hey, another success. So that's 4, 5, 6 successes. Yeah, if I'd attacked Hastur twice, I might have actually been able to kill him. God damn it. I do spend a stress. He takes 6, which is half of his hit points. And I get 2 stress back. Now I have to roll 9 black dice and deal with the whatever. Deal with whatever comes my way. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Here we go. 4 wounds is bad. Not gonna lie. So what I'll do is I'll just put these elder signs out here. That's fine. I need to roll another 3. So I'll throw this guy in here. Take one of these out. There we go. Okay. That was bloody lucky. Okay. So I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to spend stress. Because 4 kills me. Anything less doesn't. So I'm going to spend 2 stress to re-roll these 2. See what comes out. Okay. Well, I'm not dead. I'll spend 1 more stress to reroll 1 more. I don't know why I'm keeping a stress. It's just in case I need it for some reason. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that. Damn it, I wish I hadn't rerolled. Sugar. Oh well, never mind. Hopefully Fleur will come and save us. So we actually go to... Well, I'll drop 1 terror, so I'm stopping here. And then... we take 3 wounds, and we're down to here. 1 more wound will kill us. But I forgot to do a Mythos card again. I can't believe I keep forgetting. I'm so excited to be killing him, potentially. Yeah, this is irrelevant. No, it's not, because it's going to trigger an advancement. Oh, God. So... Oh, I get to do 2, though. And choose 1. Okay, well... guess I take the yellow sign because he doesn't advance. Do I care about him advancing, though? I don't think his advancement's that bad. The only problem is that I'm 1 away. Then I would be 1 away, but I don't think that that's going to matter. I think I have time. Yeah, I think I let Hastur advance rather than take another yellow sign, because then I would have had to have rolled another black die, which could have killed me. So... that just summons ghouls, which are kind of... yeah, because there's 1 here and 1 here, which is fine. Unless she triggers her insanity, which is possible. But who knows? The point is that now he's going to advance. And everybody needs another yellow sign token as well. And he's going to advance, which is fine because all that happens is he summons a disciple in here and cultists there and there, but there are none left. Haha, cultist party room is irrelevant. Okay, and then it's that's everything safely resolved, so it's Fleur's turn. And I think we actually just run in and try and kill Hastur. I think that's what we do. if it looks like it's not going to be successful, I will do some combat healing. But I reckon I've got this. 1, 2. Okay. So I've got 2 attacks, 2 actions left. So we've got 3 black dice. We've got 2 green dice for being ranged, 2 green dice for our position on the old track here. We've got an additional green die for actually being stopped on a threshold. And that's it. What we don't have, we need to do 6 damage. What we don't have is, we've got 5 stress. But if I go crazy, which might happen, I mean, the odds are not great. They're not bad. We've got 5 stress, so we could reroll stuff. If I go crazy, though, and trigger another threshold, those 2 monsters are going to come in here, and all will be over. Look, I just need 5 damage. I don't have any Arcane Mastery, though, which blows chunks. Ooh, okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an incredible roll. That's an incredible roll. I'm going to reroll this guy. For 1 stress. Bam. That's 6, baby. That means we won one. You guys, Hastur's dead. We've saved the Earth. This is where it's more fun multiplayer, because there's other people who are like, yay. Thank you, Robert. I really appreciate that woot. I'm so pleased, honestly. I'm so pleased. I really hope that I didn't forget anything too major, and you guys were okay with some of those sort of back and forths there. Thank you so much for being here at the end as well, if you're still watching. And yeah, I really thought I'd blown it a few times there, Robert. It is, and it's a good roller coaster. You know, I never lose this one and feel deflated or disappointed. It's always exciting, you know. Yeah, it's a good one. Maybe not pushing the boundaries of board game artistry, but you know, sometimes it's okay to do something that's just really, really sort of a robust, solid example of the genre, and I think that's what this is. If the genre's action-y, dungeon crawlery. Yeah, the shock and regret was so real. I really thought that was going to get... Because I've blown it so many times where I've been like, oh yeah, I can get away with this. And then it's like, no, I didn't need to do that. Why have I done that? So I think thanks so much to everybody who watched the channel and who's watching this playthrough either in the future or who's been here live with me this evening. Of course, I hope I did Cthulhu Death May Die, but I've got a lot of requests from the Patreons for other content, so there'll be a lot of more solo playthroughs of other stuff that the Patreons have been voting for. I'm working on editing a couple of series as well at the moment, but obviously I've just been sort of held back on those because of certain real life situations. But the channel will return in its full glory soon, and yeah, but a big thank you to all the Patreon supporters who make this happen. So if you have enjoyed this live stream or you've enjoyed watching this in the future, then big thanks to them. And if you do want to have a say on what appears on these live streams in the future, that's something you can do by partaking in the Patreon for a very small amount. I think it's $5. I can't remember. For a vote in the stuff we cover, and that's just kind of the situation we're in at the moment, where the live streams are kind of making up for the in lieu of the regular series that usually we've been doing on Ready Steady Play. But I'm hoping maybe we'll get the boys together online for something. If you guys are interested in seeing maybe something on Tabletop Simulator, that might be something we can organize. We did manage it with Nemesis, albeit with a few technical mishaps. So fingers crossed we can get that sorted out. But in the meantime, I've just been having a blast doing these playthroughs and hanging out with everybody. And just, I hope you're all staying safe and having a good time and enjoying hanging out and staying safe indoors and playing some games. Or joining me at the table if you can't get your own games to the table for whatever reason at the moment. But I hope this has been helpful for everyone watching. And thanks to all the patrons and supporters for making it happen. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone!